So this is Upper Town Cemetery. For those of you that don't know, Upper Town was like a separate place. Now we think of this as all just Placerville, but it was a separate place with a separate identity. Somebody told me there was actually a bus that ran between Placerville and Upper Town at one point in time. The prominent family here were Crockers. Michelle, my cheat sheet, please. And the Crockers are no relation to the big four Crockers that built the railroad, but the railroad definitely affected Upper Town in that it crushed it, basically. When we didn't get the Transcontinental Railroad through Placerville, it destroyed our local economy and created the problems I alluded to back in the chapel, where the city ceased to exist. But the Crockers were especially hit hard because they had a huge hardware store right on Broadway, basically right where the Mosquito Overpass is today. On the other side of the freeway, there's a kind of a little used parking lot there across from a Thai restaurant today. But that's where the Crocker Brothers hardware store was. And man, were they in the driver's seat when the Comstock load happened. You know, there was still no way to get supplies to the Comstock, so everything came through Placerville on wagons, and all those wagons went right by their store. Crocker's trip west, these guys getting here was really an adventure. So by the time he comes in 51, you can go across Panama. But the problem is getting a lift from the Pacific coast up to Sacramento. There's not enough boats coming up, and so a lot of people and a lot of disease happened on that Panama coast, waiting to get on any kind of ship you can get on to get up here. That happened to the founding Crocker, which was William, I think, Benjamin Crocker, basically the boat's so bad, you know, disease is breaking out all over, people are dying right and left, they're throwing them overboard. It breaks down completely, they're adrift. It's like, this is hell, it's never going to end. They one way or another drift or get dragged into San Diego. He has to recuperate for a long time, and doesn't get up here until the next year. And he finds Sacramento absolutely devastated by the floods of 1851. So he gets here in 52, he's penniless and desperate, and he's walking down Main Street, Placerville, and hears the voice of an old friend in a bar. And he goes in, and it's somebody he knows that he worked with in the lead mines in Wisconsin, and this guy gives him his start. Man, what a journey.